The Health Ministry is pushing back against opposition claims that the cost of rehabilitating Cornwall Regional Hospital has ballooned to $24 billion. Speaking in Parliament today, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton dismissed the allegations while unveiling major plans for Kingston Public Hospital. Shante McNeil tells us more.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is welcoming the opposition's call for a special audit into the Cornwall Regional Hospital rehab project, a project marred by delays and controversy. The request made by PNP caretakers in St. James came with claims of massive cost overruns and a ballooning price tag. But in his sectoral debate addressed Tuesday, Dr. Tufton denied the figure had reached $24 billion. While acknowledging setbacks, he described the estimate as a projection, not an expense.
Let me just outline. The government has so far spent more than $9.4 billion on Cornwall Regional Project, not the $24 billion. As a matter of fact, every time I hear opposition member reference Cornwall Regional, they move the figure from 23 to 26 to 27. So let me just say, up to now, up to this point, we have spent $9.4 billion.
He dismissed the opposition's narrative as dishonest, defending the government's approach as comprehensive, not cosmetic. Instead of patchwork solutions, he says they're fixing the hospital from the ground up, something he says the PNP has had challenge acknowledging.
There's a old tale that says fools and children should not be shown unfinished work, because there is the potential of misunderstanding what the finished work will look like. I'm not accusing the opposition of the former, but they are acting like kindergarten children when it comes to trying to assess in a deep way what challenges we face with such a life-saving institution and why it was necessary to take the action that needed to be taken.
As for suggestion that the hospital underperformed during the 6-year closure of its main building, Dr. Tufton rejected the claim, pointing to hospital records showing otherwise.
In 2024, outpatients saw 86,000 visits, rounding off the figures, accident and emergency 40,000, inpatient 13,000, surgeries 3,101, lab tests 1.7 million, oncology 11,000 plus chemotherapy treatment, 612 patients receiving radiotherapy treatment on the Linac machine, and some 10,000 treatment for dialysis. Wow. Cornwall Regional, Mr. Speaker, at the end of it is a case study on how not to maintain a government infrastructure. And we must all learn from it.
Now, with the long-delayed hospital upgrade nearing completion, he says attention is turning to the Kingston Public Hospital, which has been plagued with challenges due to the age of the plant and poor maintenance. This after a shocking announcement of a new KPH.
I'm happy to announce that we have now identified lands for lease to purchase and have commenced plans for a new KPH. Mr. Speaker, a land use survey report was prepared on the properties around KPH, inclusive of the 35 parcels identified, and the National Land Agency is coordinating the compulsory acquisition of the required lands. More will be said about this, Mr. Speaker, in the future, but we have to now focus on KPH while we learn the lessons from the Cornwall Regional Hospital.
Shante McNeil, CVM News.